I'm not a massive fan of Slack for one primary reason. People don't seem to check it all that often. So I have to ping them saying, hey, check Slack so that projects move along and collaboration happens. Now I've moved my professional communication to Telegram, and I gotta say, I'm loving it. People respond faster, they seem to be more engaged, and frankly, the conversations are just much friendlier. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up Telegram as your professional communication space. And the best part, by the way, is you do not need to spend $6 per user per month on Slack to get access to the same feature set. I'm going to show you how to create your workspace, create chats in the right way, and get everything pristinely organized so that you do not get distracted and you can get shit done. This is one of those videos which I wish I had when I was just starting out with Telegram. So enjoy it and let's go. First, let me show you my setup for a video production studio. Here on the left side, we have projects similar to Slack that has channels and DMs. Here, I organized everything into projects, individual group chats with multiple people, and private chats. And here in my projects folder, I have the primary chat that contains all of the communication with the full-time team. As you can see, it's pinned over here on top. And then I have separate groups for each individual projects. Those are the YouTube channels that we run. Let me click on this main chat. And here, very similar to Slack, you have, instead of channels, you have what Telegram calls topics. I have the general, random, operations, hiring, sales, etc. So you can click on the chat and here you have all of the messages. Also, it looks like we have a phone call scheduled that's in a day over here. This phone call is called Week Wrap Up. I can join it right now or join it in one day as planned, obviously. Now let's go back and check out the groups for a specific project. For example, this one. Here I have an individual topic created for each one of the videos that's currently in the pipeline. I can click on that. And here at the top, I have the pinned message that contains all of the links that are needed for this video, such as editing notes, footage, etc. So it's very easily accessible. That's the project folder, but I also have some group chats that are just DMs with multiple people, as you can see over here, and some private chats specifically for business communication, so this doesn't get mixed up with anything else. And then I have something really cool. It's called the hiring chat. This is where all of the potential hires, candidates, freelancers go. And as I'm interviewing them, as I'm giving them those test projects, I can make sure that they never slip through the cracks because the communication usually happens via email and I have tons of emails, or it can happen on, say, WhatsApp or Telegram or wherever, and I do not know where those folks are. And now I fished them out in one little folder. And here's another incredible thing, one of my favorites. Imagine I'm ready to hire a person full-time. So now what I can do is I can just right-click on this folder, click on Edit Folder, and then create a link, and then invite a person to individual chats, all with one link. How cool is that? So I might want to add them to just a few projects here on the list. For example, this primary project and this project, and boom, I'll create a link and they'll be able to join right away. This was the walkthrough. Now let me show you how to build this workspace entirely from scratch. And here on Telegram, we have two options: to create a new group or to create a channel. You can think about the channel as, say, a newsletter that you can send to hundreds or thousands of people, and group is created for a closer circle of folks where they can go back and forth in messages. Let's go ahead and create a new group over here. And this group will be for my new YouTube channel, named Renat Gabitov. This is where you are watching it. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it a name, add a picture. We're not doing some magic. Perfect. Let's click on next, and then I can add up to 200,000 members, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to pick the people I want to add. Click on create. So we have our group message with just 2 people in it, but we do not have those compartmentalization. We don't have those topics for individual videos. We cannot discuss hiring, sales. We do not have those quote unquote channels like you would see on Telegram. Let me show you how to create those. At the very top, we're going to click on this chat, and now let's select manage group. And in manage group, we'll need to enable topics. Let's hit save. And from a regular chat, we have a chat with channels. Let's send our first message. Let's rock and roll. Now let's go ahead and create a topic to edit this specific video that you're watching. I'm going to click on these 3 icons and click on create topic. And this topic is going to be video-telegram for business. This is a little weird UI, to be completely honest. In order for this topic to actually be created, on the left side you do not see it yet, you need to send the first message. You send the message and there is your topic. But this chat is still going to be drowning in the sea of all of the other messages that I have. Let's go ahead, click on edit over here, create a new folder and call it demo folder, and then we can add chats. I'm going to add this group over here. Click on save. There we have it. It's here at the bottom. I can place it all the way up. And this folder has our first group chat over here. Let's talk about permissions really quick. You don't want anybody to accidentally or purposely delete messages, add random people, or do the things they're not supposed to do. Let's open up our settings, our favorite kebab menu, manage group, and I'm going to click on permissions over here. And those are permissions for regular members. Can they send messages? Yes, we probably want them to send messages. There's some options for media, the type of media that they can send. Again, this is for regular members. Can the regular members add members? I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want them to create topics as well. And I probably wouldn't want them to pin messages because I'll have a manager who does that, who creates individual topics, do that. And change group, also no. This one is kind of hilarious. It's called the slow mode. It's for people who keep sending like 10 messages one after the other, as opposed to putting their thoughts first and reading it, then sending the message. So you can actually limit the number of messages that they can send at the same time. It can be 5 seconds, 10 seconds, or even 1 hour. I never use this feature, but this is kind of funny if you hate notifications. And then let's go ahead and add an administrator. It's going to be our head of editing. There's a custom title I can give him. Head of editing. There's some individual permissions as well that you can see. Here is one massive limitation that you're going to encounter when working with Telegram. Heads up, you cannot archive chats. You can only delete them. Here's what I mean. So this chat that we've just created, let's say it's done, the video is finished, but I want to keep all of the messages around. Let's right click on the topic and how French people would say it, so you can only close the topic like this, but it'll still be there. It's not really doing anything. So you can only delete the topic like this. It's going to be gone, but so will the messages. A little walk around that I personally come up with is this. So I have a thumbnails project. We create tons of thumbnails for videos. And in the end, what I do is I just take the final thumbnail and forward it from a topic to the general channel. And we have an archive of those. Now let's talk about notifications. I personally do not have any notifications on my phone, so it doesn't matter to me really. But one of our team members once complained that, hey, there are too many messages, too many notifications that are going on. There's a very simple individual fix that team members will need to do. You have your group chat, right click on it, go to mute notifications and mute forever. And that's it. There are no notifications coming from this channel, but here's another thing that you can do. All of these topics are muted, but maybe I want to get notifications from general, and I'm going to unmute this topic. This way, as an individual contributor, I'll have notifications from the general channel, and then I will enable some of the other topics that actually are relevant to me. So let me unmute this one. And let me show you how to do this fancy call scheduling thing for an individual group, as you can see over here. Let's go to our demo folder, pick our group chat, click on general, and over here we have video chat, and we can schedule a chat. Say we want to schedule it in an hour and a half. Let's hit that. And that's it. People can join earlier. You can close it like this, so it doesn't show up here. You'll see it as a message over there. Let's click it, and let's go ahead and rename it. Edit video chat title. Let's call it daily check-in. Let's start the chat now. And boom, we are live. People can join. We can enable video. Hey there. Unmute ourselves. What's up? And really cool, you can also start recording. Wow. All right, we're recording now. I can do a screen share just like this. The call is done, the video is recorded, but the big question is, where is it? And I guarantee you'll probably not find it until you see this. It's actually saved in the saved messages chat, so you can get access to it by clicking here and then clicking on saved messages. There we have it. All right, we're recording now. I can do a screen share. The quality of the video recording is not top-notch, just so you know. Congratulations! Now you have your optimized team communication space on Telegram. But before you go, I want to show you some really cool hacks to get the most out of Telegram. Do you want to pretend like you're working through the night? Well, if yes, I have a perfect feature for you. It's scheduling messages. You can write something like, here's the most recent design, but instead of sending it like a sane person at 5 p.m., we're going to schedule it for 2 a.m. Here on the right side, we have the send button, and we're going to right click on it. And here we have the option called schedule message. Let's go for 2 a.m. Click on schedule. And there it is, your scheduled message. Let's go back and you see a new icon over here with all of your scheduled messages. You can view it over here if you want to. You can right click on it to reschedule, to delete it, or to send it right away. Number 2 is sending those infamous Telegram video circles. It only works on the phone, unfortunately. Well, not anymore. Now it works on desktop as well. By default, you'll probably see this microphone icon, but if you tap on it once, it turns into a video recording. You can tap and hold, then swipe up so that you don't need to be pressing the button. And there we go. There's our message. Just a few days back, I recorded the team a few videos from the set of us recording DJs, and they absolutely loved it. They felt like they're being a part of it. So video messages are amazing. Number 3, you can send simple polls. Let's do that. Create a poll. The question that has been bothering everybody since the invention of the airplane: fish or chicken? There's anonymous voting, multiple answers, and the quiz mode. Thanks for watching. If you want to learn how to optimize your performance working on the machine in the digital world, anything entrepreneurship, automations, and just follow my journey, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that I can see you in the next video. Until then, cheers.